Hi guys, so I was looking up volcanoes, and these are the ones that I have found from the 1st of July until now from USGS. And the first one is Bulasan. Bulasan is here, and Philovox reported that the seismic network at Bulasan recorded 53 volcanic earthquakes during July, including 43 low-frequency events associated with weak, shallow hydrothermal and magmatic movement. Despite visible degassing or steaming from the active vent in 2020, increased seismicity may be followed by phreatic activity at the summit or from flank vents. So this is Bulasan here. We'll get a look here. And this is Bulasan volcano. The next one is Laguna Del Mar. Laguna Del Mar. It was reported that although hang on, I've got to make this a little bit bigger here somehow. The number and magnitude of earthquakes had decreased during 20 to 30 June. Seismicity at Laguna Del Mar volcanic complex continued to remain anonymously elevated at east through July 7th. The location of the activity remained within an area about 5 kilometers in diameter near the intersection of two faults near Las Nebulas and corresponding to elevated levels at carbon dioxide emissions. The alert level remained at yellow, the second lowest color for the 4-color scale. ONEMI recommended restricted access within a radius of 2 kilometers from the emission center. And this data source is Oficina Nacional de Emergencia. Sorry, I don't pronounce this right, but this is coming from Geologica y Minera. Anyways, this is Laguna Del Mar. I don't know if there's any view in this area, so we'll see if we can find some. Oh, there is. Okay, so let's close that. And we'll go over here and take a look at it. People. Okay, so this is Laguna Del Mar. This is really pretty. The next one is Nishinoshima. In Nishinoshima, JMA reported that the eruption at Nishinoshima had been particularly vigorous since mid-June, producing a large amount of ash. Based on satellite data, the Tokyo VAAC reported that during 1 through 3 and 5 through 7 July, ash plumes rose to 2.7 and 4.9 kilometers, or 9,000 to 16,000 feet ASL, and drifted north-northwest and sometimes southwest. On 4th July, ash plumes rose to 8.3 kilometers above the summit, or 24,000 to 28,000 feet, the highest recorded plumes since the volcano became active in 2013. The source is Japan Meteorological Agency. So this is Nishinoshima. And I don't know if there's views down here, but we can check and see, and I don't see any. So let's see if we can get close here. This is Nishinoshima. We'll do a tilt. Nishinoshima. Next one is Tura Alba. Tura Alba reported that small ash emissions rose to low heights above the active crater at Tura Alba almost daily during 1 through 7th of July. No emissions were recorded on 3rd July. A plume of gas and ash rose hundreds of meters at 0900 on 6 July, causing local ashfall. And the source is the Observatory of Volcanology, Costa Rica. So this is Tura Alba. There may be a view here, and there is. So we'll go to Tura Alba. And we're in the field. So Tura Alba. See if we can find another view here. There's another over this way, so we'll go over here. Wow, look at all the dead trees. Our next one is Aira. Aira reported very small eruptive events at Minamindaki crater during 29th to the 3rd of July. 3rd July. Inclement weather prevented visual observations during 4th through 6th July. The sulfur dioxide emissions rate was 1,300 tons per day on 2nd of July. The alert level remained at 3 on a 5-level scale, and that's reported by Japan Meteorological Agency. So this is Sakurajima and Aira. Aira is here, Sakurajima is here. This is Aira. Let's see if there's any views here. And there's one down here, so we'll go over on this area. If we look up, this is our volcanic area here. And I believe we're on the side, so it's up this way. I'm correct. So we landed here. And our volcano is back here. The next one was Kopahu. And Kopahu reported that conditions at Kopahu had returned to normal levels and seismicity low. The alert level was lowered to green, second lowest level on a 4-color scale on 7th July. And that's reported by National Seismic Geology. Servicio Nacional de Geologia y Minera. Okay. So this is Kopahu here. And I don't know if they've got any views. They do. They have one there. So let's go over there. Looks like it's down in the crater area. Let's try that again. Nope, there's not. Hang on. They're over in that area. Okay, so we'll go over this way. And we're within the area, so we look back this way. This is Kopahu back here. But this is a gorgeous view from the top here, the mountains. The next one is Dakota. Dakota, based on information from PVMBG and Darwin VAAC, dense white and gray ash plumes from Dakota rose as high as 2.4 kilometers and drifted northwest, west, and southwest almost daily from the 1st through the 7th of July. The alert level remained at 2 on a scale of 1 to 4, and the public was warned to remain outside the 2-kilometer exclusion zone. And this is reported by Darwin Volcanic Ash Advisory Center, Pusat Volcanology. Okay, so this is Dakota. Close that. We'll give you a view of Dakota. This is Dakota. Wow. I don't know if there's views for Dakota. Sometimes there is views for these. There is one here. This is probably taken during a time when there wasn't any volcanoes going on. Wow. Okay, so we're at the top. That's really cool. We're going to be that way. Next one was Ibeco. Volcanologists at Sakurajima and Krzeminski, which is Parameshwar Island, about 7 kilometers east of Ibeco, observed explosions during 26 June to 3rd July that sent ash plumes up 4 kilometers, ASL which drifted south and east. A thermal anomaly over the volcano was identified in satellite images during 26th to 28th and 30th June. The aviation color code remains at orange, the second highest level on a 4-color scale. And the source is Kamchatka Volcanic Eruption Response Team. And all of these are actually reported by USGS. So let's see here. This is Ibeco. I don't know if there's views in this area, so I don't think there is. There isn't. But this is also another volcano over here. This is New Zindani. So the New Zindani is over here, and this is Ibeco here. The next one was Krzeminski. And this was reported as a bright thermal anomaly. Krzeminski was identified in satellite images during 26th to 30th June. The aviation color code remained at orange, the second highest level on a 4-color scale. And this was also reported by Kamchatka Volcanic Eruption Response Team. So this is Krzeminski. And I want to turn this off real quick. Sorry, you guys. This is Krzeminski. And there's no views at this one either. So we can see it's pretty big. Let's check one more time. Oh, I don't see anything close to it. The next one was Klujevskoy. In Klujevskoy, KVERT reported that Strombolian activity at Klujevskoy was visible during 26 June 3rd, along with a bright thermal anomaly identified in satellite images. A lava flow continued to advance down the Apokon, I can't pronounce that, sorry, drainage on the southeast flank. Avalanche of materials on the south side of the lava flow were sometimes visible. Aviation color code remained at orange, and this was also reported by Kamchatka Volcanic Eruption Response Team. So this is Klujevskoy here. And there's also another one here, and this is common. So I don't know that there's views in this area. We're going to back out and look. Some do and some don't have them. The next one was Nevados de Chilean. Nevados de Chilean reported that lava began breaching the rim of Nevados de Chilean Nicanor crater around 27 June and had flowed 40 meters down the north flank by 1st July. An explosion at 8:37 on 6th July generated a gas and ash plume that rose 1.2 kilometers above the crater rim and drifted southeast. The alert level remained at yellow, the second lowest level on the 4-color scale, and residents were reminded to not approach the crater within 3 kilometers. Animi stated that alert yellow level, the middle level on the 3-color scale, remained in place for the communities of Pinto and Colhuco, noting that as of 16th June, the public should stay at least 3 kilometers away from the crater on the southwest flank and 5 kilometers away on the northeast flank. And this is coming from Nacional de Emergency Ministerio del Interior. So this is Nevados de Chilean. We can see it here, it's pretty big. I don't know that there's views, so we can check. Nevados de Chilean is here, but it's got a thing there. And there are a few. There's one right up here, so we'll go right there where it says Nevados de Chilean. Woohoo! And we got a big view. That's the parking lot. And we got a wood view. But this is gorgeous. Check out these trees over here. Okay, you guys, y'all can tell I like the country. I'm a country gal. Next one was Pacaya. Pacaya reported that during 1 through 7 July, strombolian explosions at Pacaya's McKinney crater ejected material as high as 100 meters above the crater rim. Explosions were audible as far away as 5 kilometers during 4 to 5 July. Lava flows 150 to 500 meters long were active on the north, northwest, and southwest flanks. This was reported by Institution Nacional of Seismology. And again, all of these are also reported to USGS. And this is Volcan Pacaya. I might have a views here. So let's back out. And we have some. Woohoo! Let's go up to the crater. Woohoo! Okay, so we're kind of near the top here. Not totally. Check out the view, you guys. This looks like towns down here. City. Looks like another volcano there. Moving on to the next one, Subinkaya. Instituto Geologico Minero reported that drone footage required at Subinkaya on 20th June showed that the lava dome in the main crater had been destroyed, leaving blocks on the crater floor. Explosions at fractured areas generated gas and ash plumes. During 23rd to 24th June, explosions produced gas ash plumes that rose as high as 1.8 kilometers above the summit and drifted east and southeast. Ashfall was reported in areas downwind in the districts of Chivay, Acoma, Ichpampa, Yank, and Koporahu, 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 and in the area of Salali. Estudio Geofisco del Peru reported a daily average of 20 explosions during 29th June to 5th July. Gas and ash plumes rose as high as 3.5 kilometers above the summit and drifted south, southeast, northeast, and north. There were even several thermal anomalies over the crater identified in satellite data. The alert level remained at orange and the second highest level on a 4-color scale, and the public were warned to stay outside of 12-kilometer radius. So this is Subinkaya here, and this is Ampanto here, and Hulka is over here. So we go take a look at Subinkaya. And this is Subinkaya here. I don't know if we have any views, but always fun to look and see if we do, and we have some right here, so we'll go over here. Sometimes we get lucky and we have views on top. Whee! And we go through the ground, and then we land. Yay! Check this area out. Look at those rocks. Oh my goodness. And this looks like geologist. Don't think there's any more, but we can check. No, nothing else closer. The next one was Sangay. On 2nd July, IG presented additional results from the Sangay overflight that was conducted on the 24th June with the purpose of performing maintenance on a gas and seismic stations, taking visual and infrared photos of the superficial activity and measuring volcanic gases. 3 thermal anomalies were identified. The first was in the summit crater and associated with explosions. The second was near the southeast rim of the summit crater and possibly highlighted a small lava flow. And the third corresponded to accumulation of hot deposits or pyroclastic flows at the lower, lower part of the southeast drainage. Ash from summit explosions and pyroclastic flows that descended southeast flank dispersed mainly south and west. Notably, morphological changes to the summit area were evident when comparing photographs from 17th May to June 24, 2020. The maximum width of the southeast flank drainage was estimated 397 meters. Due to a large amount of airborne ash in the northeast and south parts of the volcano, the SAGA station on the southwest flank could not be reached and repaired. Winds caused ash fall to in populated areas. Gas emission data could not be obtained due to the amount of airborne ash. So anyways, you guys, this is Sangay. Sangay is here. Back out a little bit. We can see this is Sangay, Volcan Sangay. Let's see if there's any views on Volcan Sangay. So we're going to go back this way, up a little bit, turn you up. And we have views from here, but I don't see any closer. Well, we'll go look over here and see what we can see over here. So probably won't be able to see the volcano from here, but we can look. We got a beautiful stream here and peoples, but not at the volcano. And try one more time. Come on, give me a dot. No dot. Nope, no dot. Okay, Moving on to the next one was Semeru. Semeru reported at 6:33, 7th July. An ash plume from Semeru rose 400 meters above the summit and drifted west. Weather clouds had prevented visual observations of the volcano during the previous 6 days. The alert level remained at 2 on a scale of 1 to 4, and the public was reminded to stay outside of the general restricted area from 1 kilometers from the summit and 4 kilometers from the southeast flank. And this is coming from Posat Volcanology Dan Mitsgasi Bankana Geology, also known as CBGHM. And this is Semeru here. And because of the area, I doubt there's going to be any views, but we can peek and see. Oh, there is. Oh, yay. Okay, so let's go to the top. Oh, peoples. Peoples, y'all are not at the volcano. No, you're not. But that wasn't a nice look. Okay, hang on. Let's see if there's any other ones. Oh, maybe we're on top. Alrighty then. Coolness. Well, that's a pretty view of the sunset. Okay, so moving on. Chevaluche. Chevaluche KVERT reported that a thermal anomaly over Chevaluche was identified in satellite images during 26th to July 3rd. A plume of resuspended ash drifted 140 kilometers east on 28th June. The aviation color code remained at orange, the second highest level on a 4-color scale. This is coming from Kamchatka Volcanic Eruption Response, or KVERT. So this is Chevaluche. Let's see. We have a views. We have no views here. So this is Chevaluche. Dun, dun, dun. And this is Chevaluche. And the last one was Subinkaya. And Jima reported that nighttime incandescence at Subinkaya Antake crater was occasionally visible during 26 June to 3rd July. An eruptive event on 2nd July generated a grayish-white plume that rose 1 kilometer above the crater rim. The alert level remained at 2 on a 5-level scale. Source is Japan Meteorological Survey. So this is Subinkaya here. Anyways, you guys, just thought I'd do a real quick update for the volcanoes that have been occurring this month, that have been reported. Anyways, you guys, much love, and I hope y'all are doing well. Take good care of yourselves and each other.